This is Tori. She is one of our healthcare professionals, one of our nurses, and she is the one that's going to be putting it on. And I will start reading, and then we'll go throughout putting it on. Before caring for patients with confirmed or suspected COVID-19, healthcare personnel must receive comprehensive training on when and what PPE is necessary, how to don and how to doff PPE, limitations of PPE and proper care, maintenance, and disposal of PPE. Okay, the first step in putting on the PPE is sanitizing, washing her hands. So this is her washing her hands.
And how long are you supposed to wash your hands?
20 seconds, that is correct.
Yes, I'm still there.
Or singing the birthday song. Okay, after we sanitize our hands, and since she did the hand sanitizer, you make sure all the parts of your hands are covered and rub every part, and instead of shaking, rub it all until it's dry. So after she sanitized her hand, now she's going to put on her isolation gown. And the assistant of Erin, she is going to tie the gown for us. We all know sometimes you can't reach back there. Yeah. We try to stay as sterile as possible throughout this process because we don't want to take anything that they don't already have up into the culture room. Okay.
Sometimes people don't tie the back. The object is to cover as much of their uniform as possible, so time is very important.
Okay, now the next step is to put on her N95. She's got it on, she's just going to demonstrate that she's putting it on again. And that has to be well fitting so that nothing can get up under there, and each strap has to be in the proper place. Because if you have one hanging right here, it's useless. You might as well not have anything on. So she has on her respirator. We're going to put on, she's going to put on her face shield or her goggles, whichever one she has. So she has goggles, so she's going to put on her goggles and make sure they're secure. And something I learned while we were teaching, that if when you breathe and it falls up your goggles, that means it's a break in there so that it's not tight enough. So make sure it's tight enough. Once you get all that on, you shouldn't be touching anything at all. So she has her goggles on. Now she's going to put on her gloves. And the gloves should cover the cuff or the wrist of the gown. So they have to be pulled up hard enough, not right here, but all the way up. And now she has all these on. Of course, we'll knock, and now we'll enter the patient's room. So you can pretend that we're introducing the patient. She's given the care that she needs. So now it's time for us to take the PPE off before we leave the patient's room. So now she's going to doff, which means taking off the gear. Are you ready? Okay. First she's going to, well, I'm going to read this right here. More than one doffing method may be acceptable. Training and practice using your healthcare facilities procedure is critical. Below is one example of doffing. She's going to remove her gloves first, the dirty gloves. And she's going to dispose of those. She's going to sanitize her hands. And she's cleaned her hands in this. And now she's going to remove her gown, untie all ties. Some gown ties can be broken rather than untied. Do so in a gentle manner, avoiding a forceful movement. Reach up to the shoulders and carefully pull the gown down and away from the body. Rolling the gown down is an acceptable approach. Dispose of the gown in the trash can. has, you can also clean her hands down with hand sanitizer again. Now, she may leave the patient's room. After she leaves the room, she can remove her face shield or goggles. Carefully remove face shield or goggles by grabbing the strap and pulling upwards and away from the head. Do not touch the front of the face shield or goggles. After you did that, you may remove or discard your N95. If you're going to throw that away, just throw it away in the trash can. And after you've done all that, you throw away everything you need. You may wash your hands with soap and water.
And when you're throwing off your N95, you're taking off, you don't want to touch this area. Just move it from your ear.
And this is Rhoda. She's our assistant lead. And then we have Carrie and Melanie and Isha. I had to make sure I said her name right so she won't get it. Yes, ma'am. You have a question?
Yes, ma'am. In the rooms that are going out, they have a disposal container, don't they?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, you in the room, yes, it is hazardous material. You never take any of that outside the doorway. Everything that's been contaminated must stay in that room right there. And then housekeeping, they'll gather all that and take it away to the proper place.